Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cook Cook Cook. Hope you and your family are doing perfectly well. This video is part of our Onam recipe series and super excited because Onam is just around the corner and really interested to know what you and everybody around the world are making for Onam. So today what we will be making is Moriyari and Mattenga Erisheri, two important curries of our Onam Sadhya. So let's go and see the ingredients required and the process of making both of these. Let's take a look at the ingredients that we require to make our curries. So first for our Moriyari, I have about 500 ml of curd that I just beat in the mixer for like a few seconds so that we do not have any lumps. And I have about 10 shallot or sambar onions roughly sliced, and I have half a tablespoon of finely chopped ginger and half a tablespoon of finely chopped garlic, and about 5 green chilies, a few curry leaves, and we will be using a little bit of mustard, little bit of fenugreek powder, little bit of turmeric powder, and salt. So these are the ingredients that we will be using. Now let's take a look at the ingredients for our Mattenga Erisheri. I have about 250 grams of pumpkin or mattinga, that is roughly chopped, and I have about 1 cup of grated coconuts, about 10 cloves of garlic, about 10 green chilies, and I have few curry leaves along with 2 red chili, and I have a handful of shallots or sambar onion and 1 small onion roughly chopped, and we will be using mustard, jeera, red chili powder, turmeric, salt, and we will also be requiring some amount of oil for this. So now we can go into the process of making our curries. To get started with our moriyari, I have a kadai on the stove into which I will pour in about 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of coconut oil. Once the oil is hot, I will add about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once they start to splutter, we can add our curry leaves. Just make sure to crush the curry leaf a little before you add them. And immediately we will add our finely chopped ginger. So keep flame at medium because we do not want to burn any of this, and almost everything is added like instantly. So as soon as the ginger has gone in, we'll add our finely chopped garlic. We would just want the raw flavor of these to go away, and then we can proceed to add next. So which would take like about 10 to 20 seconds maximum. So that's what we will do, and remember not to burn any of these. And next we'll add our roughly chopped green chilies, and 10-15 seconds after the chilies have gone in, we'll add our onions. Immediately after the onions have been added, I will add about a teaspoon of salt, or according to your taste. We would just want the onions to slightly cook and become translucent and soft. Do not wait until they get very crispy or golden. So once they begin to cook and turn soft, we can add our curd. Now all of our ingredients, that is the ginger, garlic, onion, chili, curry leaf and the mustard, has cooked well, and I can get the amazing aroma of them cooking. So now what I will do is add half a teaspoon of fenugreek powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and let's mix them well. Once you get the strong aroma of the fenugreek and mixture with all of these initial ingredients, just make sure to get your flame to the minimum, and we can pour in our 500 ml of curd. So our moriyari for the Onam Sadhya is now ready. So this is very simple and no too much of flavoring. With all of the ingredients that go in, it gives its flavor. And one thing that you should remember is not to let the curd boil. It must just get the heat and mix into all of these ingredients and blend into the flavor. And then we can turn off the stove, and this is ready to be served. To make our mattenga erisheri, I have a cooker on the stove into which I will add our 250 grams of pumpkin, and to this I will add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, and salt. You could add salt according to your taste. Just give all of this a gentle mix, and then we can add water. So I will pour in about 2 cups of water. So now that our pumpkin, water and the masala is gone in, we can close this cooker and cook it for 5 minutes. That is after the first whistle. While our pumpkin is cooking in the cooker, we can grind few of these ingredients. So first I will add our 1 cup of coconut and our handful of onions and 10 cloves of garlic, 10 green chilies. I'm using 10 because these are small, else 4 or 5 should be sufficient. 1 teaspoon jeera, and we can grind this into a fine paste. So our pumpkin has cooked in the cooker for the last 5 minutes, and we can open it up, and what we will have to do is mash the pumpkin. So it is almost mashed already. However, we will mash it a little more so that we have the thick texture to the gravy. Now that we are done mashing our pumpkin well, we can add our coconuts now, which was ground in the mixer. You can see that this coconut was ground into a very fine paste. Now I will add this into our pumpkin. After the coconut or ground coconut has gone in, just mix it well. Check the flavor if you have the right amount of salt and spice. If not, we could alter it now and then let this come to a boil. So now that our gravy has boiled really well and got a thick consistency, we can turn off the stove. The next step is to prepare the seasoning or the tadka for our irisheri. So I have a pan into which I will pour in about 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, we can add about half a teaspoon of mustard, little bit of grated coconut, 1 small onion, and few curry leaves and 2 red chili. Once our seasoning is ready, we can add this into our cooker and close it for a few minutes. I have put our seasoning in the cooker, gently mix it, and we can close it for about a minute or two so that the flavor blends with each other. So both of our curries for the Onam Sadhya are ready. I have my Morigari and also my Mattenga Erisheri. So these are done perfectly well and can be enjoyed with the rice. So do try it at home and let us know what you feel about these recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you and your family a very happy Onam season and have a great day.